What's going on, fam? This is your main man, KCFL, King Set for Life, Wrestling Takes, back in the building. I just want to say, listen, it's been a long time coming. I was supposed to give you my prediction videos for the Royal Rumble, but everything has already transpired, and so I know you guys have been waiting on me to give my honest take on what I thought about the show. So, let's start it off. We kick off with the women's. I want to say the women's match had about two MVPs. I know a lot of people don't like this woman. You know, listen, it could be due to white supremacy or whatever. A lot of people are not found to miss the last election. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't really fond of her when she first came, but I see a lot of improvement with this young lady. And she was doing work. I think she had about 12 plus. She had a lot of eliminations. So I give H props on that situation. But outside of her, Liv Morgan, I mean, everybody expected her to win. She got the dub, and I love the way how she got it. Raquel was on mission. Raquel was on mission to win. And her so-called road girl, Liv Morgan, duped her. When she threw her over that rope, she looked back to her and said, I know this woman just didn't do this. And she looked at her. Like, what in the world? That, listen, it's official, ladies and gentlemen. Judgment joke is done. It's over. Judgment joke, it's over. Judgment joke. They ain't even. Judgment joke is done. Ain't gonna be cool up in that clubhouse come Monday night. It's not gonna be cool. That's all I gotta say. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wrap. Liv Morgan is your 2026 Women's Royal Rumble winner. She is going to Wrestlemania. She gets to choose either Stephanie Van Cure or Miss Jade Cargill. Now, a lot of people is expecting her to go and stay on Raw. Listen, have fun. The Royal Rumble winners are supposed to have fun with who they're going against. You got to play both sides of the field. You got to pull up on Raw. You got to pull up on SmackDown. You got to play. You want fools to tune in to what you got. If we want people to really give a dang about this so-called road to WrestleMania 42, you got to put forth the effort. Play along with it. Have her pull up on SmackDown. Act like she want to go after Jay. Play the field. Play. Have fun. Have fun with this thing. Have fun. Play around with it. You know, like I said, a lot of people is expecting her to go to choose Stephanie. Play around. Play around. I'm trying to tell y'all, play around. AJ Styles versus Gunther. Everybody and their grandma had AJ Styles losing. Now here's the deal. Does AJ wrap up his career in TNA? More than likely, but I would legitimately be shocked if he told Triple H, my contract is done in WWE. I'm finna go do 1 year with the Bucks. 1 year. I'm about to do 1 year with the Bucks. One. If he makes that decision, kudos to AJ Styles. The match, one of them typical, matches. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. A lot of people thought this was actually a decent match or whatever, but you knew what the result was going to be. That's why I really wasn't even that much invested in it, because I already knew what was going to happen. Gunther got the dub. It's a wrap. It's over. They run around with him as the so-called career killer. That's what they call him. So I'm like, it is what it is on that. Drew versus Sami Zayn for the 12th time. Drew just got the WWE Championship. You know damn well he wasn't losing it. I was just trying to figure out what the clown did Triple H even think about booking this foolishness. Why? Because they was in Saudi Arabia and he's Muslim. That's just lazy. That's pathetic, ladies and gentlemen. That is pathetic, but that's what they did. A couple of haluva kicks, a couple of Claymore kicks, match over. Drew retains. Nothing, no surprise there. 0-12, ladies and gentlemen. Sami Zayn's name will no longer be Sami Zayn. Anytime I refer to Sami Zayn, his name will be 0-12. So when I say Sami Zayn, I'm saying 0-12. 0-12, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you need to know. 0-12. That is listen, I understand about putting fools over. But this fool has put this clown over for the last 12 times. I'm like, I ain't nowhere in the world. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. I at least have like 2 wins on me. I at least have 2. This bum ain't got a single win. I was like, it could be me, ladies and gentlemen. It could be me. But it is what it is. Now we get to the men's Royal Rumble. One of everybody's favorites. Braun Breaker is being screwed left and right, literally. So during the pre-show, Paul Heyman came out of nowhere and got into Adam Pearce's face and said, "You know dang well what you're doing. How you gonna put this fool in number 1? What is wrong with you? You know what you're doing." And he told him, "If you FOFA with me, you're gonna figure out why you FOAFA or whatever." You know, I know what he was saying. He would say, "Freak around and find out." That's basically what he was saying. So Obi Finney was number 1. Came out as number 1. Braun Breaker was number 2. Braun Breaker comes out as number 2, and then another masked hooded clown comes out of nowhere and curb stomp him. No, that was not Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is not cleared to participate in any pro wrestling activity anywhere. Nowhere. So you know it wasn't him. And we know Austin Theory was in it, so it didn't make no sense for him to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I was talking to one of my co-workers. I told him I got this weird suspicion that Adam Pearce is coming out of retirement to wrestle one more match, and it's going to be against Braun Breaker. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting Braun Breaker versus Adam Pearce. You didn't heard it here first on the KCFL King Set for Life Wrestling and Take show. You didn't heard it here. Adam Pearce versus Braun Breaker is going down at WrestleMania 42. Bookmark this. Remember, you heard it here first. It's going down. That was Adam Pearce, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Pearce came out of nowhere and curb stomped. They're going to play around with this thing, ladies and gentlemen. Do I want to see this match? It's a one of them authoritative figure storylines, but the problem is Braun Breaker is a heel. It would work if it was a baby face. Like this would legit work if Adam Pearce was the heel figure and Braun Breaker was the baby face. Okay, I can get behind it, but the problem is Adam Pearce is the baby face manager trying to screw over a heel. You get my drift? So who the clown is going to be rooting for Adam Pearce? Nobody. Everybody going to either, like I said, it's one of them situations where you just say, hey, you know what? We're trying it. We're trying to make Braun Breaker the next guy. We're trying to make him as the next big thing. But the problem is Adam Pearce is not a heel manager. I can see if Braun Breaker was a babyface and Adam Pearce was a heel manager, okay, you could play around with this. You really could. But this is what they decided to do. This is what we're going with. You heard it here first. Braun Breaker, Adam Pearce, WrestleMania 42. Bookmark this. Remember, you heard it here first. After that, we got a whole bunch of foolish clowns pulling up. Triple A dang near took up half of the roster. You had Chad Gable's back, the original luchador, whatever. Him and Ludwig Kaiser beefing and all. I'm like, man, I don't give it. I don't care. Y'all screwed 2 clowns that was actually worth a dang back then. Now they back wearing these dumb masks and all this stupid stuff. I'm like, hey, ain't nobody giving a crap about that. But hey, this is WWE booking. The Iguana Man and all this clown stuff. You got Trick Williams, Javon Evans, and they did the scene where the 3 of them was standing there, the 2 of them was standing there with Obi Finney. They did it. And you know, it was a meme that came up, said, Obi Finney, Trick, and Javon Evans is pretty much the evolution of Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard from Pokemon. Well, they were standing there in the ring, and Javon Evans actually lasted a long time. He actually lasted, I thought he'd been one of the first ones gone, because you know the script, how that works. But he actually lasted for a very long time. Obi Finney, his let's just say he was eliminating everybody. He was throwing everybody out. And then Brock Lesnar pulls up. I said, well, you know where this is going. I think they're going to do Brock Lesnar and Open Finney at WrestleMania. Now, as for who goes over, talk to Triple H. That's all. I really don't trust H. I told you, when it's concerning us, I don't trust that fool past a lighting pole. I don't trust him for nothing. Royce Keys, a.k.a. PowerHouse Hobbs, pulls up. Though the name he went with is, I think one of the names was his mother's name, and then the other name is his son's name or something like that. You know, obviously PowerHouse Hobbs is owned by AEW, I guess. That's why they went with it. But the fact that they flashed it up there, I thought he owned his own name because it said PowerHouse. I'm like, oh, so he's here. I knew he was debuting, but they went with this name, Royce Keys. I'm like, I'm giving Triple H 2 years with PowerHouse Hobbs. I'm going to give him 2 because you know H can't book us to save his life. He just can't. It's not in his DNA. I don't know why he feels he's been feeling this way ever since WrestleMania 19, but you can go further back when he was rocking the blackface against Rock and Mark Henry and them. So you already know H just had a certain kind of way how he felt about black folk. But I'm going to give this dude 2 years to get me to give a crap about Royce Keys, a.k.a. PowerHouse Hobbs. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to be paying close attention because H don't know how to book black folk to save his life. He don't know how to. He you know, it's sad that, you know, he's always felt this way about black people, but it is what it is. All of them is out. Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes. Cody got screwed by Drew, so that tells me Cody's going to win the Elimination Chamber. Bookmark that. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to Gunther, Roman Reigns, Logan Paul, and I forgot who the other clown was, but that told me all I need to know. Gunther, Roman, the final 2. Roman wins. Roman is your 2026 Royal Rumble men's winner. Now I'm sitting up saying to myself, do I want to see Roman and CM Punk for the 3rd, 4th time? I don't. And I don't want to see Roman versus Drew. I don't want to see that. So I know they went the safe route, but I just don't have that desire because you got CM Punk and Roman. I'm not finna root against neither one. Why the heck do I have to root against one? I don't get it. It doesn't make a lick of sense to me. I get it. You went the safe route because you took a gamble on Jay. Oh, that's right, Jay. Jay Uso was the 4th, but he got eliminated by Roman because Roman's sitting up here. Listen, Jay, man, him coming out there just doing the little, it's just me who's day one, all that crap. I'm like, it is what it is on that. But Roman Reigns is going to WrestleMania, and he will be either going against Drew McIntyre or CM Punk, and I don't have a desire to see neither one. I don't. So, H, you can have me with Liv versus whoever. You got me with Over and Brock if that's the way you're going. You got to make sense of Adam Pearce versus Braun Breaker. Those are 3 matches that you have the potential of getting me to give a dang going into 42. Because as of right now, 42 is looking like a bust. 41 was a bust. So I'm like, okay, you got your work cut out for you, sir. You got work to do. You got a whole lot of work to do. Like I said, I'm on board with Liv. I'm good. I'm cool with Liv. More than likely, she's going against Stephanie. You got to get me to give a dang about that storyline. Just have fun with it. Have her act like she's finna roll over to Jade, you know. I'm like, it is what it is, you know. So, my takeaways, Liv Morgan, Royce Keys is in the house. Ober Brock is looking like a potential matchup. Braun Breaker versus Adam Pearce is looking like a matchup, you know. And I don't give a dang about Roman versus CM Punk or Roman versus Drew. So it is what it is, man. So that was my honest thoughts. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the Royal Rumble for me, honestly, I'm going with a 5 out of 10. You know, like I said, We're on the road to WrestleMania. Triple H got a lot of work to do, so I'm going to watch carefully. I might here and there, you might get a review. You might. I'm not making any promises because I love the fact that I don't make videos like how I used to, because it's just not working. You know, and even with AEW kind of doing some good things, and I heard Tommaso Ciampa is your new TNT champion. Salute. Coming into the building and winning the championship. Hey, salute to Tony Khan for doing that. You know what I'm saying? You know, just got to pick up. I heard my man BC say this. Get a hold of 2 solid storylines that's going to make fools want to tune in to Wednesday nights and Saturday night. And then Triple H of them, you already got the backing. Regardless of SmackDown losing views every day and Raw barely staying in the top 10 on the most viewed concerning Netflix, but I'm like, it is what it is, man. So like I say, honestly, 5 out of 10. That's my honest grade. And we're on to the road to WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. This is your main man, KCVL, King Set for Life, Wrestling Takes. I'll let y'all cast later. You already know what to do. Hit that comment section up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you leave a like, and I'll talk to y'all cast later. I'll let you boy.